Known for its beaches and temples, Bali is a traveller's dream. This is Katie from Creative Travel Guide, and today we share the things to know before you go to Bali. Looking for more travel tips? Make sure to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. So firstly, let's look at the best time to visit. The best time to visit Bali is between April to October during the dry season. Temperatures are warm at this time, but hotel rates rise during July and August, as these are the busiest months in Bali. November to April is rainy season and the temperature remains hot. This can make it a challenge to sightsee, go diving, or enjoy the beaches. So now let's look at getting there. As Bali is an island, the best way to reach the destination is to fly. There is one international airport here located in the south of Bali. You can fly via Singapore, Hong Kong and Kuala Lumpur, while there are some direct flights available from Australia and Japan. There are also many domestic airlines within Indonesia, so you can fly into Bali if you are traveling around the country. From the airport, you can take a taxi to your destination, while some public buses are available for the areas further away from the airport. So now let's look at getting around. Attractions are spread across Bali, so you will need to find the best transportation option for you. A popular option is to rent a moped or hire a car and driver for a day or two, planning a full few days of sightseeing. This is ideal for those looking to see sights across Bali. A cheaper alternative to hiring a driver is to use the ride-hailing apps like Grab. This is similar to Uber and many drivers speak English, plus prices are affordable. For those wanting to see the temples and sites further away from their hotel, you could opt for a sightseeing day trip with websites like Klook and Get Your Guide. We will leave the links in the description below, but here you can find organized tours that tend to include travel expense and admission fees, so you can see the best that Bali has to offer without the stress of planning out travel between the sites. So now let's look at the typical prices. Prices vary depending on where you are staying in Bali, but these prices are based on the more popular areas. Hostel dorm beds can be found from around 400,000 Indonesian rupiah in Ubud, whilst dorm beds can be found from around 220,000 in Canggu. Private budget rooms can be found from around 500,000 and mid-range hotel rooms begin at $1 million in quieter areas. High-end hotels on the beach begin at around 4 million, but can be much higher than that depending on the location. Local street food items can be found from under 30,000 Indonesian rupiah, while a sit-down meal in a local restaurant ranges from 74,000 to 150,000. There are some high-end restaurants in Bali, especially in the 5-star resorts and hotels. However, because of fierce competition, prices are still not comparable to the high prices you'll find in the West, so you can enjoy a good quality luxurious meal for under 750,000. Bali is a great place to visit for backpackers, and there are a lot of ways that you can save money here. Firstly, book everything in advance to get the best prices and compare hostel prices across Hostel World and Agoda. Stick to paying in cash when possible to avoid card charges and take advantage of the hostels and guest houses. They not only offer cheap rooms, but these tend to include breakfast, they sell cheap meals, and you could even take affordable sightseeing trips with hostels too. Rent a scooter to get around and save money on transportation, and if you do catch a taxi, use Grab over hailing a taxi. Taxis don't always use the meter here. As we always say in Asia, eat like the locals to save money. Markets and street vendors serve up great food for cheap prices. Book tours and activities online before arriving in Bali. Some companies will overprice their tours nearer the day itself, especially if you're purchasing in person. So now let's look at the best things to do. There are plenty of amazing things to see and do in Bali. Firstly, head to one of the many temples. Tanah Lot is one of the most iconic, but every temple offers a different atmosphere and great picturesque spots. Spend at least one day visiting the rice terraces, then head out to the Monkey Forest Sanctuary or the Bali Zoo. Enjoy one of the many hikes that you can find in Bali, see the beautiful waterfalls, and try out the Bali swing for incredible photographs. Spend plenty of time on the beaches, try out a yoga session, and take a day trip out to Nusa Penida. Watch this video to find out 10 reasons to visit Indonesia. Then to find out about the best places to visit in Bali, watch this video. We hope you have an incredible time and stay creative.